My name is Tom Rost, owner of RG and GR Harris Funeral Homes. Americans and American businesses should be able to rely on what the law says. We're hopeful the Supreme Court will uphold that basic right for everyone. Our business exists to serve grieving families. There is no time in life more difficult than after losing a loved one. For more than 100 years, my family has had the honor of coming alongside those walking that difficult road, helping thousands of families in the Detroit area begin the journey towards healing. Now my family's livelihood and our legacy hang in the balance before the Supreme Court. And what the court decides will impact people across the country. Our company has a professional code of conduct and sex-specific dress code to ensure that families can focus on processing their grief. In 2007, we hired a male funeral director who agreed to follow those policies. Nearly 6 years later, the employee gave me a letter expressing an intent to violate the dress code by dressing and presenting as a woman when working with grieving families. I felt deep concern for the employee. I care about all the people that work for me. They're part of my family. That's why I intervened to save the employee's job a few months earlier. I spent a couple of weeks thinking over what the employee's proposal meant for everyone involved, including my other employees and clients. Funeral directors are the face of a funeral home. They are often the first people you meet after a loved one has died. We created the dress code decades ago for the benefit of the families with whom we interact at such an emotional time. After much thought, I determined we could not go along with the employee's proposal. It was a difficult choice, but I felt it was in the best interest of the grieving families our business serves. Even though I acted in accord with federal law in creating and applying my dress code, the government sued us. And although the government has now changed course and agrees that we didn't violate the law, the ACLU continues its effort to punish us. The ACLU is trying to use my grandfather's business as a pawn to achieve a larger political goal that it has been unable to achieve in Congress, where this issue belongs. In the past century, our family's business has survived 2 world wars, the Great Depression, and a decade-long economic downturn in the city we call home. Through it all, we've been committed to serving our neighbors. But now we face severe penalties because the ACLU is trying to change the law out from under us. We're hopeful that the Supreme Court won't impose such unjust punishment on us. All of us should be able to rely on what the law says.